Petting in the Park might be one of the strangest Warner Brothers cartoons I've seen, and that's saying something. This was released in 1934. It's directed by Bernard B. Brown and written by Ben Hardaway, with voices provided by Bernard B. Brown, the Rhythmettes, and the Varsity Three. And it's a mix of different things all taking place within this park. And it starts off with this police officer flirting with this maid, and it seems like the maid's interested, but then she's not, and then off she goes with the baby in the baby carriage, and then gets into somebody else's car and drives off, and the baby's just disappeared, which baffles me slightly. And then the rest of the cartoon involves different ducks and birds having a swimming competition. And that's basically it. The narrative's a little bit all over the place, and if they'd maybe just focused on the ducks having a competition, the birds, and maybe did a bit more with that and fleshed that part of it out and got some more gags in there, it might have been okay. But I feel like they were just throwing too many different things at it that didn't really work, that didn't really go anywhere, that wasn't really entertaining. So the narrative is just not very good. The animation style is really pleasing. I really enjoy the animation quality. I think the people, the way they're designed, looks really good. The park setting's really pleasing. The different kinds of birds, they look awesome. So visually, it's absolutely fine. The music is okay. It's featuring the music from the film The Gold Diggers of 1933. Apparently, there's also a couple of other cartoons that feature the same music. Obviously, they're trying to promote it. Off the top of my head, I don't know which ones they are, but if that's the case, that's not something I have a problem with, because honestly, without IMDb telling me this information, I wouldn't have thought twice about the music. It's absolutely fine. The animation quality is really beautiful. It's nice to look at, but the actual narrative is just a bit of a mess. It feels like they didn't quite know what they wanted to do with it. They knew there was a park setting, and they just threw some stuff at it hoping some would stick. Would I recommend it? Only if you are trying to watch every Warner Brothers cartoon, because it is watchable. It's absolutely fine in that regard. It's not offensive. It's not, badly animated or anything, but it's not an enjoyable cartoon from the narrative perspective. So only if you have a very specific reason for watching it, give it a go. It's watchable. But if you're just looking for an entertaining cartoon, then I have to say Petting in the Park is not one of those.